Well, if you have dreamed of opening your own business or you are a business owner now, there is a program coming up in Southwest Virginia that you may want to be part of. It is the 7th annual Washington County Business Plan Challenge. Here with more on this event are Cathy Lowe, Executive Director of the Virginia Highlands Small Business Incubator, and Sandy Ratliff with the Virginia Community Capital. Great to have both of you with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Well, this program has been very successful over the last several years, and what a wonderful opportunity for people to really gain those skills if they're thinking about either owning their own business or even expanding their business.
Yes, we have been successful. This is our 7th year as the Business Challenge. We've helped over 25 startup businesses and 25 to 30 existing businesses expand into the small towns in Washington County. And as Sandy said earlier, this is the first year that we have more private sector funding than public sector funding.
Wow.
So we're proud of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking to how important it is even to the existing businesses in the area to have other successful businesses.
Correct.
And tell us a little bit about how this program is run. It's over several weeks, I understand.
Yes, it's over 6 weeks. Each week is a different topic. It could be the steps to starting a business. It could be a session on how do you finance that business. You know, there's more than taking that idea, but how are you going to finance it to keep that capital that you need, how you market it. It's not build it and they will come. We also include a lot of professionals. We'll ask the expert, where it could be an attorney, CPA, someone with insurance, to say these, ask these questions, why you need insurance. Should you set up your business? Should it be an LLC? Should it be a sole proprietorship, depending on your needs? And we also have bankers there to talk about what they look at and how, when you're going to seek financing, the things you need to know to protect yourself, let alone what the bank and institutions. And then the last night is pitch night. It's kind of like Shark Tank, and we have judges that are in existing business and finance that they can pitch their business idea. They have 8 minutes to sell it, and then they are judged, and they could win that, as well as they submit a business plan, and then we have judges that do that, and we tally up the scores, and then we have lots of prizes to give out, close to over 43,000 in prizes, cash, and in-kind services this year. It's our most ever.
That is amazing. And during the 6 weeks, of course, you're gaining all of these skills, but I understand, too, you're also building these relationships with people that last well beyond that 6-week period.
One of the things that we've discovered throughout this is that these entrepreneurs network with each other after the classes are over, and they support each other, and I think that's what's made this so successful, is the camaraderie that they build while they're in these classes.
And you said, too, you're really focusing on the overall message of how to build a successful business. And then from there, you can take it to whether it would be a restaurant or the service industry or hospitality, but we all have to start with the core.
Yes, exactly. And also we have them connect with mentors throughout the year that they can network with. It could be a CPA or someone in insurance that if you get stuck, that you can pick up the phone and call them, then you make a mistake. We would rather you be prepared than to have that oops moment. But we also continue that training with a program called New Knowledge, that every 2 weeks at the Virginia Highlands Small Business Incubator, we have a professional development workshop for an hour and a half. You can go learn new skills from how do you manage employees, how do you market your business, how do you use QuickBooks. We also stream those online, so we don't want a program that we just do it once and we forget about you. We want to nurture these entrepreneurs, these businesses that are incubating in Southwest or in Washington County to be successful. And even though you may not win money, we can tell you of existing businesses that started as a result of attending these classes that have 7 employees today at one operation. So that's a success in itself. It's through that networking and that development.
And just to say one thing, since we started this program, we've had a CPA, Spiegler Blevins, and an attorney's office that gives those professional services free to the startup business for a year.
Oh, wow. How
so
nice.
that is key in opening a business and keeping it going.
Well, and they also mentioned that new knowledge. You can watch those anytime on YouTube. Just type that in and that'll pop right up. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll give everybody the information again. That series of classes begins January 21st. Those applications are due on the 13th. Call that number for more information. You can always use the email address there as well. Wonderful opportunity. Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you for having us.